Hi, I'm Kathy Growney, and I'm the Library Director at the Tyngsboro Public Library.
I'm Chansley Joyner, and I'm the Head of Youth Services here at Tyngsboro Public Library.
I'm Lauren, and I'm a library technician.
My name is Sandy Emond, and I've worked at the library since 1998, so 24 years.
I'm Jane Curran, and I work at the Circ Desk, and I've been here almost 32 years.
Probably cranberry sauce.
I would have to say mashed potatoes.
Yes, I have been asked to bring their cheesy scallop potatoes. So I love it with it has a lot of butter in the recipe, but with the gravy and the turkey, that's my favorite.
Specifically from the can. I don't like the homemade cranberry sauce.
Grew up with them, and I always grew up with the meat and potatoes, so yeah, always enjoyed the mashed potatoes.
I do like Thanksgiving. I like holidays that revolve around food. So my quick answer is all of them. I love to just eat everything. But I do really like a green bean casserole that's not made from like a box and can. That's a homemade green bean casserole. It takes a lot of work, so I understand why people do it. But once my family, we got the fresh green beans. We made our own cream of mushroom soup. I made onion rings instead of the little onion straws to put on it, and it was very good.
Yeah, I'm vegetarian, so I find a lot of the dishes, like extended family and stuff, will make all has meat in it.
I'm not a big gravy person, so yeah, pretty much just mashed potatoes.
I'm like a little sad plate. Mashed potatoes, corn, and cranberry sauce.
Baked sweet potatoes currently is my favorite traditional side dish, but I've been leaning towards more vegetarian meals in the past few years. And so my new addition, which is not a traditional New England Thanksgiving dish, is a quinoa vegetable salad, and it went over really well last year, so I think I'll do it again.
Yeah, I think it's usually a group effort. I'm usually in charge of making the pie, the dessert. So I can make a good apple pie or fruit pie. And then a couple years ago, I started making pumpkin pie, which is really good.
It's a family shared event. So my partner, he cooks the turkey. I do a side dish, and sometimes another vegetable. And then each family member signs up for a dish. So it's a really nice get-together, kind of a potluck, but you still always have your traditional turkey and sides and stuffing. Yeah.
I make them a lot, or it's my mom. She makes them really good. She makes a lot of the sides.
I cooked for many, many years. My whole family would come over, and then even some aunts and cousins would come over for dessert later on, but my son and his wife have taken up doing that, so they do Thanksgiving, so I get to just sit back and eat and enjoy myself.
I don't think so. It's very basic American Thanksgiving food. It's not my favorite holiday, honestly.
A lot of cheese, I think, is the best. Some people make it without cheese. I don't. They're not my favorite. So.
The secret, and I forget where I learned this, probably Martha Stewart, but is to freeze the butter so it's very cold, and then use a cheese grater and grate the butter when it's frozen solid. So you freeze it overnight, or at least 24 hours, and then you grate it, and then you get the very cold bits of butter. Because I guess the chemistry involved in making a pie crust is that when the butter melts, that's when you get those flaky air pockets. So you want it to be as cold as possible. And you want to mix it by hand. When I got a stand mixer, which is very fun, but when I started making my pie crusts in it, they were not turning out right. And I think it's because they would kind of cream the butter too much. So either do it on a very low speed or just mix it by hand.
think Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday that the U.S. celebrates because it's about family getting together, food, and just enjoying each other's company. And there's no other expectations. And it's my favorite holiday.